back to She Roxx Nails. Today we're going to do how to She Roxx Nails. I meant She Roxx Braids. We're braiding today, not nails. Welcome back to She Roxx Braids. Today we're going to do how to French braid level 2. We've already done level 1. If you'd like to check that out, I will provide the link in the description box below. She has really curly hair, as you can tell, and we always spray it down with a little bit of water mixed with tea tree oil before school to help lice and ticks and bugs not want to jump on her very frizzy hair. Lice is very common in school at this age, so if we spray her down with tea tree oil every day before she goes, she's less likely to get it. Okay, so for a little bit more elaborate French braiding, we're not going to start right here. That's easy. We're going to start up here on the top of her head. Can you look up? So instead of going right up here, because that's a little hard, we're going to go above the crown. So normally when you start a very simple French braid, you're going to split the hair here and start here. So it makes it harder when you split up here. You have to pay attention to how you pull the hair. Turn this way a bit. So when you start pulling for your first sections, you're going to be pulling from this area, but you're going to be pulling in triangular ways. So that was a line up to here. I'm going to start again in the same spot as I move around, same spot around her ear. And you're kind of making like triangles. So there's a point here and this line goes to there and this line goes to there. So it's wider here than it is here. On each one, in order to get it to go around her head, that's how you pay attention to your pulling. So now that I've explained that a little bit fuller, we will start the braid. Stop it, please. Kind of sad to brush away the curls, but for her braids, we usually do. All right, can you look up for just a moment, please, Kara? So we're gonna just take a nice little section. I hope you guys can see that. Sorry if my arm is in the way. Nice little triangular section up top here. You need another bite, Kara? Okay, put your head down. So she's eating her breakfast at the same time that we're doing this video, so we're cooperating together. All right, so remember from before, you're gonna make 3 sections. 1, 2, 3, fairly even. Try to make them fairly even anyways. All right, and this is over, over, over. All right, so we're gonna start our first pull here. Got your hands holding your braid on this part and your fingers all separating your pieces. So we're gonna take this one over. Now before you move your fingers, let's pull your piece of hair. Turn your head. Not sure if you guys can see, but we're gonna do a triangular fashion like before. Okay, turn back here. And then we're gonna add that in to the part that we folded over. You guys will probably see better on this side now. All right, keeping everything separated. There's my finger in there. Everything's nice and separated. Like before, if you need more detailed instructions on the separation of your hair and fingers, please check the link below and see my first French braid how-to level 1. It explains more of that in detail on that video. All right. So remember what I said in the beginning. You need to make sure that you pull the hair properly, going with the shape of the head. Because if I keep going, like I'm gonna take a wider piece of hair. So I'm gonna start down here, but I'm gonna end it right where the other piece already is. you can see my finger is going to come up right there. So the hair, you see that line? Isn't really that far apart there at this part. It's just far apart down here. And that will help us bring the proper shape around her head. Next one over. This one's a little easier. Okay, so we're gonna start wide instead of close. We're gonna start down here, and I'm gonna bring it up in a triangle that way, okay? Okay, see? That way, we're gonna get it to go around her ear proper. You want it, right? If we did it wide all the way to here, it would be quite a bit longer, right? Thicker. Not the right sections. I don't even know if I'm using the right words. So the same on the other side, which is a little harder for you to see, but we're starting to get into a rounded loop now. So I'm not making it go to a point. I'll show you on the other side where you can see better from the camera. So just 1 second, bear with me. Turn. Okay. Now my finger's situated here. Now this one needs to be thin here, but wide here. Because now we're making it circle around the ear. So if I made it wide here and thin here, it wouldn't match up. This is where the tricky part comes into French braiding. So now I've gone wider to bring it around her head. And I'll reverse back to the other way too after. So we're gonna go a little bit wider on this side. See how the line was thin and ended up wide. A little bit wider here, and now a little bit thinner. So now we're ending the braid back to regular French braiding, and you've been able to make it go around her whole head. Now, because her hair is extremely curly, we don't ever get perfect non-unbumpy braids unless I straighten it first, which I'm not going to do to just braid her hair. So that's where you see all these extra frizz and bump, but I think it just adds character, so we'll leave them. Can you pass me an elastic, please? So there you have it, folks. A more in-depth how-to French braid. I hope that you were able to learn a little bit more of how the hair pulls into the braid around the ear and the crown. I hope this helps you learn a bit more about it. If you have any more problems or questions, feel free to leave a comment and ask below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos and my channel. And stay tuned for the how to French braid level 3 video that will be coming up in the next few weeks. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Braid on!